it's just a beautiful venue, really intimate, excellent beer and excellent food, and really incredible music.
I absolutely love their quirky and intimate vibe.
The musicians love the place, and so the audience love it as well.
Okay, so we're in the music.
Yeah. Everyone thinks we're a couple. I don't know why. You know.
We've been best friends since school, so we'd always talk about how amazing it would be to have a venue, the kind of venue that we'd like to hang out.
Yeah.
The kind of place where we'd like to go to listen to music.
Well, it reminds me a bit of playing at the Bluebird in Nashville. There's not much separation between the audience and the person who's singing, which is a really cool thing for the performer as well as the audience, I think. And it sounds really good too.
We have a bit of a philosophy here that I've tried to create. My favourite moments of Green Note are when you forget there's anything between you and the musicians. And when you kind of break down that barrier between the performer and the audience, something really magical can happen in the room, and that's where we get our atmosphere from. It's a real pleasure to see a lot of the musicians come through here go on to bigger and better things. Sometimes they get a little bit too big to come back to our little tiny room that we love so much, but quite often they come back anyway and just don't tell that many people about it. It's a great feeling to feel like you've been a part of that journey to that kind of success.
There are plenty of things about the Green Note that make it exceptionally special as a venue, and not least the two women, Amy and Risa, that run it. Everything that they do seems to be done very gracefully and very effortlessly. You know, all the way from DIY to the big decisions, they're doing it all themselves.
We wanted to create a scene, bring a community to us, and there is a scene out there. I think we've tapped into it, but also created it as well.
This is not a business you do for the business side of it.
You've got to do it for the love of it.
For the love of it.
You just feel amazing vibrations. You just feel great when you're here. It's actually very, very rare, I find, in London to be at a place with so much heart.
Good evening and welcome. It is Wednesday the 3rd of March and it's the 88th episode of Virtually Green Note. My name's Emma and I will be your host this evening. Thank you very much for joining us wherever in the world that you are. And please do let us know where you are tuning in from, because we love to see that here at Green Note, and the musicians like to see that too, because they're reading all your comments as they come in. We are thrilled to have you tonight because we have got a beautifully varied lineup for you this evening. First up, we have got an award-winning British singer-songwriter, can't even speak properly, do excuse, multi-instrumentalist and aviator hailing from Nottingham, known for her songs about Polish history and deep love of the 1930s and 40s, reflected in her attire and the instruments she plays. Although born in England, she lived in Poland for the first 5 years of her life and is an ambassador of Polish history in Great Britain. She's released 6 independent albums to date, receiving stellar reviews from the likes of The Guardian, Mojo and Q Magazine, and her recent trilogy of concept albums are inspired by the Polish World War II experience. In 2016, she was awarded the Pro Patria Medal for her humanitarian and musical work. Broadcasting from Hampstead, London, please welcome Katy Carr.
Hello everybody, I'm so excited to be here and to be starting this lovely live stream for the Green Note. I love the Green Note, it's a wonderful venue, played there many times, and I absolutely love what everyone is doing there. This is a song called
Katy, I'm so sorry to interrupt you, my lovely. What I'm going to do is introduce all three of you first, and then you start. Sorry,
okay. No worries, no
but we're really looking forward to it a lot, and you look absolutely gorgeous, by the way. Oh. So next up, we have got a duo created out of a mutual love of poetry, songwriting, and melodic storytelling in an interwoven tapestry of minimalist sound derived from Angeli Herrera's jazz and blues American background and Brendan O'Sullivan's Irish-English roots. Born in Bracknell, Berkshire, Brendan honed his songwriting craft in England, playing in various groups as well as solo projects, while Utah-born Angeli developed her musical spirit in California as a vocalist for various recording projects, bands and live performances. Broadcasting from Brighton, please welcome Crackerjack Crow.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hey there, how's it going?
Good, going great.
Delighted to have you.
Grateful to be here. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, we're really excited to play Thanks, Emma.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
And
all of you.
Oh, bless you, bless you. And last but not least, we have got a singer-songwriter, musician and producer hailing from Manchester, who is much revered for her haunting vocals and poignant lyrics accompanied by piano, guitar and ukulele. She's formerly one half of highly regarded duo Puka, who toured the globe with the likes of the Tindersticks, the Levellers and Kristen Hirsch, and she's released 2 solo albums and EPs to date, garnering glowing reviews, as well as numerous albums and EPs as Puka, and a plethora of collaborations including Orbital, One Giant Leap, Nick Hemming from the Leisure Society, as well as writing songs for other artists. Her song Music is the Light was sampled by The Avalanches, featuring on their new album alongside stellar guest artists, and she has also performed alongside Annie DeFranco and Martin Carthy in an early version of folk opera Hadestown by Annie Mitchell. Broadcasting from Brighton, please welcome Sharon Lewis.
Hello.
Hey Sharon.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm really good, thanks. Yeah, this is really nice. Thank you, Green Note. Thank you for having us all. It's great to be with Katy and Crackerjack Crow. They're all good friends of mine, so I'm very happy.
Well, I understand you're neighbours with Crackerjack Crow.
Yes,
we are.
Brighton. We are. They're very musical neighbours.
Yeah. And you've all worked together as well, which is a lovely thing.
Yeah, I've done quite a few different tours with Katy. Actually, Katy and Crackerjack Crow, this is the first time they've met tonight. But I've done a lot of tours with Katy, and I've also toured with Brendan and Julie. We've done loads of collaborations together. So, yeah,
Wonderful.
it's a shame we can't all be in the same room singing together. That would sound pretty awesome.
Well, we'll have to imagine it in our Green Note. Thanks so much for your lovely words about Green Note as well, Katy. That was a nice thing. Yeah, one day soon, very soon actually, June or July I think it was, it's all going to start opening again. Fantastic. Slowly. Hooray! So regulars, you know the next bit, but for anybody new who is joining us this evening, virtually Green Note takes the form of a writer's round. So what that means is that each artist is going to take it in turns to perform a song, and then in between songs we're hopefully going to hear a little bit more about the ideas and the inspiration behind their songs. And then they're going to hand over to the next artists. So tonight we're going to start with Katy, followed by Crackerjack Crow, and then Sharon. So we're going to do a couple of rounds of that, and then we're going to take a little break, and then we're going to do another couple of rounds, including a cover version of the artist's choice. Right, so kicking us off this evening, we have Katy Carr. Take it away, Katy.
So I'm going to sing you a song called Miracle on the Vistula. In 2020, it was the 100th anniversary of this decisive battle in the Polish-Soviet War, and this song is inspired by a miracle that happened, and the Vistula is the longest and largest river in Poland, and there are many Slavic tales and myths about the Vistula, including Queen Wanda of Poland in the 8th century allegedly threw herself into the river Vistula to avoid marrying a German prince. And this is my song, Miracle on the Vistula. I'm going down to Kraków, going down to Kraków, going down to Kraków to take my blues away. Are my blues away? Am I going to be safe? Take me to the bridge Will I ever escape from this hell, or is the Wisła the only answer? Oh, I'm going to fly way up in the sky, and it won't take long to reach the light. Or is the Wisła the only answer? I'm going down to Kraków, going down to Kraków, going down to Kraków to take my blues away. La 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 la. I see the vision of Mother Mary, she comes to me. I see the vision of Mother Mary, she comes to save my shattered soul. Is it a miracle? Is it a miracle? Is it a miracle on the Wisła? And do I have to breathe this evil, evil darkness? And do I have to breathe this awful, awful darkness? And do I have to become this evil, evil darkness? And do I have to become this awful, awful darkness? La 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 la. Please help me break their spell. La 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 la. I'm going down to Kraków, going down to Kraków, going down to Kraków to take my blues away. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Yeah.
Yay!
Sounded great.
Great.
That was beautiful, Katie. I love the whirly. The whirly sounds so good.
Oh, thank you, Sharon.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Yeah.
I think you might have heard some crashes because some of my, when I was playing it, some of my CDs fell on the floor.
Didn't hear it.
So sorry about that.
A sound effect.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I didn't hear it. That was beautiful.
Sounded like cymbals.
Oh,
It's
right.
okay.
In time.
Oh.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's a really great song. I love the chorus, you know, and the pace of it as well.
I miss Poland so much because I haven't been there for a year now because of the pandemic, and I have a lot of friends from Poland watching, so hello everybody.
We put the word around as well. We work with a lot of Polish people, so we've been telling them about your stuff, your material, and hopefully they've come on tonight as well.
Tęsknię za was. I said I miss them.
Yeah. So who's up
going to have
next?
next? So we're going to have Crackerjack next.
Yeah, I think it's our turn now, isn't it? So do you want to say a bit about this song? Places? What we're going to do?
Yeah, we're going to do this song called Places.
Yay, my favourite.
Yeah, we're playing it for you, Sharon. Yeah.
I love this one. I sing this one. I've actually liked singing this song. I've sort of stolen it from you, haven't I? Occasionally. I borrow it from you, let's say
You
that.
can take whatever you want of mine. It's yours.
Yeah, it's beautiful, this song.
Yeah. But I thank you. Really grateful to be here, by the way. Thank you. And lovely to share the stage. Feels an honor to be with you lovely women. And you look beautiful. You know. This song is about connection and union. Experientially speaking, outside of, within, we connect a lot in our minds or in our definitions of roles and labels and where we're from and what we're doing, and we identify with those things. But this is about the connection of the heart that sort of is a journey, an experience where we sort of embrace and let go, and we know and don't know at the same time, you know, and we connect through the places of our hearts and where we journey. A lot of it's a mystery. So that's what this song is about.
That's a big build-up, so let's hope we do it some justice here now. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
I found an old faded photograph, and I've been waiting for you to finally ask. Was in the present, in the past, and are you the future here at last? Well, down and down my heart, been daring to dream a brand new start. I'm no longer weepy as a willow, and I'm no longer lonely as a lark. But you don't know my heart, you don't know my soul, all my joy and my sorrow, all the places I call home. Round and around and around the ocean, bending back and forth and to and fro. You might think I have an ocean, just as the way I'm gonna go, and up and down emotions highway, turning back at heartache's path. I've been stuck in traffic at the crossroads. Oh baby, you might think that I'm such an ass, and yeah, you don't know my heart, you don't know my soul, all my triumphs and my failures, all the places I call home. Walk a mile in my shoes with me, laugh my laughs and sing my blues. Oh, sing of all the fighting and the kissing, and all the tragic pinned up news. I never look could tell my secrets, if just one tear could cry it all. Well, then you know that love's the hero, and love's the one that always falls. Yeah, you don't know my heart, you don't know my soul, left behind in desperation, the places I've called home. You don't know my heart, you don't know my soul, this cobbled together fragmentation, the places I've called home. All I've taken and I've given, places I call home, and all my deaths and new horizons are all the places of my soul.
Yay! That was beautiful.
That was great.
Oh, that was gorgeous. I
Harmonies.
love that song.
The harmonies are just beautiful, like between both of you.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
thanks,
Thank
Katie.
you. Thank you.
I
very
love the
much.
lyric as well. You don't know my heart, you don't know my soul. That's just
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know my heart and soul. So.
yeah. Yeah, I think that's
Feel the
Trying to
American
figure that out.
it's true. It's hard to know yourself, and it takes a long time to know other people. I mean, you never really know other people, do you? We're all a mystery to
We're all a
to each
mystery.
other, aren't we?
Yeah.
Life is a mystery.
Life is a
And-
mystery.
And yet we love. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's amazing.
What inspired you to make the song then?
This song came into manifestation, fruition, if you will, around the time, Sharon, you remember, when we got married
Yeah.
years back.
Well, you and Sharon got
Yeah,
married.
me
Yeah, you and me. You
Haven't
know.
told me that.
The secret's coming out. No, but yeah, you.
I mean you.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's right. We're trying to forget now, but I'm just kidding. No, it was. It came around that time. I think it was before we got married when I wrote it on the keys back then, but it became a guitar song, and because
I think you were travelling between
amazing.
two worlds, weren't you? I think that was.
I was
that
traveling
part of
between
it.
two worlds, and yeah, but that's a long story. But it was written around that time, that journey of accumulating into this love and this union, but also this mystery and this risk, the risk of it, you know, and having to make your heart your home when you don't have one out here, you know. And so yeah, just that. But
That's beautiful.
there you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank
That's
you very
good
much for listening.
explanation.
And next we have
The wonderful
One
Sharon
and only.
Lewis. So what have you got?
Sharon Lewis.
What have you got for us, Sharon?
So I'm going to sing a song that I haven't performed before. It's called By My Side. I found this in my songwriting cupboard. Yes, I've got a songwriting cupboard. And it's really old. And I found it, and I could remember how it went, and I kind of felt like I resonated with the song, and I thought, let's bring it back to life. I have got some new songs, but they're not quite ready to perform yet. But so I thought I'd sing this one, and it's called By My Side, and it's about being an adult, having an adult's body, but feeling like a little child inside.
Yeah.
Great.
All right. I might take my headphones off, actually. Let's try this. Okay. I need you, special, unconditional love that heals me when I'm empty and guides me when I am lost. Just to know that you are by my side helps me get through the day when all I see is darkness. You shine a light this way. I'm a little girl in a big world, and I need a father. Somehow I can't make it alone.
on my face, someone to show me courage when I've lost all my faith. Just to know that you are by my side helps me get through the day when all I see is darkness. You shine a light this way. I'm a little girl in a big world, and I need a father. Somehow I can't make it alone. I can't make it alone. I need your love. I need your light. I need your arms to hold me tight, to warm me up when it gets cold. It helps to know I'm not alone. I'm a little girl in a big world, and I need a father. Somehow I can't make it alone. I can't make it alone.
Yeah, that's beautiful, Sharon.
So beautiful, Sharon.
Oh my goodness.
So beautiful.
Hi. Oh, hang on. Sorry. Something came up on my computer then. Is that what? Does that sound okay?
Sounded beautiful, yeah.
Yeah.
I was so nervous then.
It's weird, isn't it? Without, you can't see the audience, but it's still got
know.
that sort of feel, isn't it? That you're on stage. So
Yeah, just
Yeah.
punches you right in the heart, that does.
But that
Really
song's so
gorgeous.
The melodies
Yeah,
are
beautiful
beautiful,
melodies,
Sharon, in
yeah.
your voice, you know, it's just
Thank you.
it really
Yeah.
does flow beautifully. I love the words. You're a great lyricist.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
She is,
you.
yeah. I want to know how big your song cupboard is.
Yeah, it's
Is it
pretty big.
Is it wardrobe?
It's quite big. I mean, I've got there's so many songs that get rejected. sad songs sitting on a shelf. But then you can rediscover them again, which was nice. So I rediscovered that.
Why did you pick that one for tonight? Then?
I think, I don't know, it's just a song that I've been playing and just wanted to play something that I hadn't played before. I felt like I'd kind of got into a bit of habit of playing the same songs, and I just wanted to play something different. And that one, yeah.
So
I know
glad
that
you
one.
did.
Yeah, we've heard so much of your material over the years, and it's amazing. I've not heard that one, and it's a fantastic song, you know.
Yeah, thank you.
Just
Thank
got
you
a
very
great
much.
back catalogue.
Went right through, goes right through you. That's absolutely stunning.
And piano's lovely. What kind
Yeah.
of
Thank you.
piano is it?
What kind of
maybe?
piano?
Yeah.
It's a Daneman piano.
It's gorgeous.
It's from the
piano.
80s. Yes. I have to keep the soft pedal on because it's very loud. So, yeah. So, Katie, I think it's your turn next for our second round.
Yeah, I'm going to take these headphones off actually because it's much better to play the song without them on.
Yeah.
So I'm going to sing That Little Devil. It's on this album, Providence, here. And yes, there's always a little devil to stop you from doing your creativity. And this album was recorded in lockdown. I've had to have some good thinking and think about all the different people that I've had in my life, and those people who have been abusive or not very nice to me, I've had to say goodbye to. So I've taken a quote from Oscar Wilde, the amazing Oscar Wilde, that I put in my album cover because I love him so much. Oscar Wilde there. And his quote is for this song. I shall now find it. So we'll find it. We are each our own devil, and we make this world our hell, and that is Oscar Wilde. So I'm going to play this, and hopefully I won't make any mistakes. Let's try. There's just a little devil trying to stop you. Little devil trying to scare you. A little devil trying to stop you. Little devil trying to scare you. Do you really know how I feel? Do you really know that I care? Do you really know that you're poking and stabbing me leaves me wounded and scared? Do you really know that I love you? Do you really know that I'm human? Do you really know that I'm not your doormat to curse and curse? 'Cause when I try to be creative, there's just a little devil trying to stop you. Little devil trying to scare you. A little devil trying to stop you. Little devil trying to scare you. I've tried to tell you how I feel. I've tried to tell you that I care. I've tried to tell you that the darkness is the answer that keeps you scared. I've tried to tell you that I love you. I've tried to give you a chance. I've tried to ask you to pray for my life and to wish me happiness. But the truth is too precious to tell every fool. There's just a little devil trying to stop you. Little devil trying to scare you. A little devil trying to stop you. Little devil trying to scare you. No, you won't hurt my feelings. No, you won't kill my dreams. Go away, you naysayers, and go away, you fiends. You are not my friends. Slay those little devils. The soul is a precious gift from the muses of paradise. So I'm reaching toward the light. I'm a warrior now. Just remember that you are stronger. Remember that you are
Wow, fantastic, Katie.
Fantastic, Katie, yeah.
Great song.
You know what's really weird about this live stream is that you have to look at yourself as you're
I know.
performing.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to, this is like, it's like playing to a mirror.
I know.
It's bizarre, yeah. But
Yeah.
that's a really powerful song.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah.
It was written about something very distressing. Recently, my mum passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And I had to go through all the rigmarole of all the things that surround a death. So then this quote of Oscar Wilde popped in, and I was like, wow, I'll just go with this because Oscar's said it all.
I love the whirly playing, Katie.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, the whirl, it just sounds fab. Very cool.
It's great.
It's a
Very
lovely
lovely.
instrument, actually. It's from the 1970s, so it's a lovely instrument. It's a bit temperamental sometimes, but it's a beautiful instrument. Yeah.
It's worth the effort. It's coming across lovely over the headphones. So
Yeah. It's the first time I recorded on the Wurlitzer the whole album, so I'm really happy came out. So we're going to go to Crackerjack Crow. Or where are you, by the way? You're all the way in America.
No, where are we now?
Yes.
No, we're in Brighton.
Are you in Brighton? I thought you were in
Yeah.
America.
No.
Oh, right.
We're just around the corner from your house, Sharon.
Yeah.
Don't
We
be
could probably
afraid.
pop in for a cup of tea, couldn't we?
Oh.
Yeah. It's illegal now, but yeah.
No, we're down the road from Sharon, so
Yeah. So
everyone gravitates to Sharon, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we love you, Sharon.
We do
Yeah, that
love
was
you.
excellent. That was excellent, Katie.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Well, I guess we better get on with it, huh?
Yeah. Do you want to talk about the song? What?
We're gonna do.
I did notice on one of the comments, by the way, I was looking. There's loads of comments on there. I don't know if you guys have seen them. That the in-between chat, that some people have not been able to hear us very clearly. Could we get closer to the microphone?
Yeah, sure.
So, hello. How's that? Is that better? There we go.
We'll do our best.
So just for the chat. So this song is called Olia, and it's well, Anne Julie wrote it, and she's going to talk about it a bit. But it's about somebody who's studying to be a nurse, which is sort of like about these times, really, isn't it? So, do you want to say a bit more?
Right. Well, we thought we'd do this song. We're doing a song that I can't play my saxophone, so we're sort of pared down, trying to do the best we can. And I apologize to our neighbours. We've got really lovely neighbours. Our neighbour Sina brought us down this lovely bottle of wine in celebration of this evening. So I just wanted to say thank you. Yeah, Olia's gonna be nurse. It's a song. It's about. I wrote it originally in the spirit of my daughter. Olia was studying to be a nurse, and she. But it went deeper than that. It was about the journey of becoming a nurse, wanting to be a healer and a carer, and ultimately in doing so healing your own woundedness, you know, which is a journey, you know. You never just healed, you know. You're kind of healing every day, you know. 2 steps forward, a few steps back, you know, ebb and flowing. It's a bit paradoxical, but this song is about healing and wanting to heal.
Okay.
Try and do this. My fingers are shaking.
Do you
So,
want
yeah.
headphones off, or?
Yeah, I'll just take it off
just
here.
off, mostly one ear or something.
Yeah, I we should do it Sharon's doing.
Sharon's right.
It'll
It
be like
does
Sharon.
sound okay. Yeah. Just let's just give it a blast
Let's
with
give
them
it
off. Yeah.
We'll give it a go.
Okay.
Okay.
You ready?
We'll do what the pros are doing. Okay, let's give it.
Come
on. The only thing is, I can't hear the keyboard too much, and if I turn it up too loud, so I might have to keep.
There we
Sorry.
go. Going back to one ear.
We're becoming the difficult children now.
We're the comedy duo
Yeah.
as well, so bear with us.
Go back to this. Okay.
One ear
2,
off.
3.
Well, it's hard to follow your heart and chase down your dream, and so very hard to be far apart from what your heart needs. But she's no dummy, she's observed how tragedy gets cured. So Olia, Olia, she's gonna be a nurse and heal all the hurt away. She's studying care and how to repair broken down hearts. She's seen how a dream can leave you bleeding and tear lives apart. She plans to avoid the worst and be the dreamer's curse. nurse and heal all the hurt away. She knows what time is worth. She doesn't need to search. Alia, Alia, she's gonna be a nurse and heal all the hurt away. She plans to succeed, safe and risk-free, practical life. She's seen broken wings and angels falling right out of the sky. Ah, but she ain't no foolish bird. She'd rather walk the earth. Alia, Alia, she's gonna be a nurse and heal all the hurt away. But she knows what love is worth. She'll make it her life's work. Alia, Alia, she's gonna be a nurse and heal all the hurt away.
Wow, beautiful! I love that song.
Oh,
I know,
thank you.
I know all your songs. I love that one.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, that's a gorgeous lyric as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, it's less nerve-wracking the second one. Once you've done the first one, it's sort of you've got that out of the way, haven't you? You know?
Yeah.
I felt like my fingers felt like they were like little lumps of concrete on them. You know. The
Yeah,
first song.
yeah. I was a bit shaky.
Yeah.
It's nice, isn't it? It's like, oh, welcome to my home. You know, this is what it's like. It's like people are in your homes. You know.
Yeah, actually, it's a really good way as well. You know, because when you do a gig, you're doing one after the other, which is great as well. You build up this momentum. But it's actually quite nice to sit back and listen to somebody else play, and it sort of takes a bit of pressure off, doesn't it, in a way?
Definitely.
You don't really get to hear the other artists sometimes because you're so busy packing away, or you know, you've got your gig on. Yeah, and so it's just lovely to have this intimate, you know, experience. I love this.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's
Well, I
great.
know about the concrete fingers. I think that happened to me on the first song.
Yeah, definitely happened to me. But there we go.
You guys sound great, though. Really.
Thank you.
So Sharon, what surprise have you got now?
So this next song, actually Katie requested this song, and my boyfriend Paco also wanted me to play this song. So this is quite a moody number. It's quite a dark one. It's called Boxer's Glove. And it's from my EP. I made an EP called Simple Things EP, which is on Spotify, and my album Roses at the Top is on Spotify, so do go and give them some listens. So this is called Boxer's Glove. Okay. Okay, right. forgot to take my headphones off. Let's take them off. That's it.
Took another beating today. I've got a black eye, a black heart, and a black mood. And the seagulls sing my heart out over the rooftops as I pass through their eyes. It's a strange way to travel, but when you take flight, please carry my heart on your wing tonight. Take me out to the sea over the pier and the street lights and the nightlife. Such strange heights, such harsh light, such cold night air. You take a boxer's glove to give love. You take a boxer's glove, thinking it's love. Height, height, height. Took another beating today. I've got a black eye, a black heart, and a black mood.
Yeah, that's stunning.
Most
Sharon.
most excellent, yeah.
So multi-layered, that song, Sharon. It's really great. I love it. I love the metaphors and the lyrics and the melody. It's a very haunting song.
I've got a nice video for that song actually on my YouTube channel. That's
gorgeous.
Sharon Lewis Music, I think it is, my music channel. There's another Sharon Lewis, a Sharon Lewis from Chicago, a black soul singer who appears on my channel for some reason. So if you go to my channel, Sharon Lewis Music, you'll also see Sharon Lewis from Chicago, who's an amazing blues singer. So you get two for the price of one.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have to admit that was slightly confusing when I was doing a little bit of research about you for the intro.
Yes.
I was like, oh, okay, hang on a second. She's very varied, this lady.
Yes, unfortunately, I've got a very common name. There's so many Sharon Lewises out there. So, yeah.
Well, guys, we have reached the interval, and I just want to thank you very much for an absolutely dreamy first half. It was just beautiful, so thank you. So we're going to leave you lovely musicians to have a little break. So to our artists, you can go grab a drink or anything else that you need, and you'll have 5 minutes before you need to come back to us. So we will see you in a bit.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
Au
you.
revoir.
Okay. See you soon.
See you soon. Viewers, don't go away. I'm going to hand you now over to our lovely Imi and Risa, who are the founders and owners of Green Note. They're the ones who book the musicians and do all this brilliant programming here at Green Note and regale us with their terrific taste in music. So they're going to give us all of the latest updates. Please welcome Imi and Risa. Hello,
Hi.
you two.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, you too. Hello,
Nice to
everyone
see
out
you.
there as well.
What a lovely, dreamy show, isn't it? Nice.
It is, isn't it?
It really is.
Gorgeous
Dreamy is a good
voices.
word,
It
actually.
is, yeah. And I love how supportive they all are of each other. It's like it's a really lovely.
Yeah,
Lovely
definitely.
community. That's
Yeah.
lovely. All right, ladies, I'm going to hand you to it, and I'll see you later. Bye.
Thanks, Emma.
Thank you. So
So,
these
yeah,
are our
if you're-
usual halftime announcements, and I know there's definitely some new people out there tonight. I can see in the chat there's people tuning in for the first time and people saying that they don't know about these online shows that we
Oh,
do.
wow.
Well, we've been doing them the whole time throughout the whole of lockdown, and
But don't worry, we're going to be keeping going. So even if you've just discovered us, it's not too late. Yeah, so we're live every Wednesday and Friday night at 8 p.m. UK time. So please do join us again. It's always 3 different artists playing in the round, and it's always just a brilliant way of discovering new music. So we are on all the social media, so follow us, like us, do all of that. If you're watching now, not on your phone, just grab your phone and use the opportunity to follow us on Instagram or Twitter if you use either of those. And if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, please do just follow us or subscribe us or like us on there, because then you'll find out more about upcoming shows. Our media handle is Green Note Music everywhere apart from Twitter. It's just Green Note, so you should be able to find us easily through that. We also have a mailing list which we're going to post in the chat now, so please do join that. We just send 2 emails out a month, so we won't spam you, but you'll hear about updates and about these shows and our little venue Green Note in Camden, which is currently closed, but we will be. Well, we have plans to reopen. With
yes,
hopefully the
finally
end of
we can
June.
actually announce a bit more. We've always been so
Exactly.
vague about it, haven't we? But now we can announce
but we
more
have
of a
dates. We're like,
complete plan.
So,
21st of June-ish, around then.
Yeah. So yeah, please do join our mailing list, because that's and our social media. Then those are the best ways of keeping up to date with all the Green Note news. And the nicest way of watching these shows is to watch them live, because you can chat and in the comment section and stuff. But if you're not able to watch them live, or if you are watching now and you want to spread the word to music-loving friends, they are available for a week afterwards. So please do spread the word. It's it's a nice thing to introduce people to, I think, as well. So we've
Most
had so many nice
definitely.
comments over the last
Yeah.
year of people enjoying these shows. So.
Yeah, we've had some great feedback, and I just wanted to say as well, I mean, a few people have expressed an interest in these shows, like saying, I hope you'll continue with these virtually Green Note shows even once you do reopen the venue, because, I don't know, either they can't make it to the venue itself because of where they're located, or just because they love the format. If you're one of those people, we'd love to hear from you. We're trying to gauge interest at the moment to see whether you would still watch a show like this, even when venues are open again. So drop us an email or a message on social media. We'd love to hear from you. And just the most important announcement, which is how you can support these shows and the artists who are playing. We're not selling tickets, but the shows are donation based. So if you've enjoyed the show and if you're able to, please, we'd like to ask you to make a donation via the PayPal link, which you can find posted on Facebook and YouTube, on our website, and now being posted in the chat, in the comments on YouTube and Facebook. The suggested donation is £10 per show, but anything, of course, anything you can manage is hugely welcome and appreciated. And just so you know where the money's going, the donations for tonight's show will be divided 4 ways between the 3 artists who are playing, and the last quarter goes towards the running costs of the show. Things like paying our behind-the-scenes team, like the wonderful Ali and Carl, who are working on the tech side, behind the scenes, and keeping these shows going. So we really appreciate your donations, and there's been a few coming in already. So thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you.
And as Risa said, we've got these are every Wednesday and Friday, so we've got another one to come this week. And this Friday's lineup features 3 Canadian acts. Actually, we're moving over the pond to Canada. So we've got Ben Kunda, Julian Taylor, and Paper Beat Scissors. Paper Beat Scissors, I believe, is an English artist who's emigrated over there. So that should be a really good one. So tune in this Friday at 8 p.m.
Yeah. And then I'll throw out some other names of artists we've got coming up in the next few weeks. We've got Brooke Sharkey, Tobias Ben Jacob, Hannah Reid, The Little Unsaid, Roseanne Reid, no relation, and spelled differently. Rory Butler, Evie Loudon. Is it Leyden or Loudon? And Keith Terry.
Yeah.
They've played at Green Note
Leyden. Yeah.
They've played at Green Note quite a few times over the years. But so please do join us again. And even if you don't know the artists, it's just tune in and know that you're going to discover 3 great new acts. So
trust our taste and our booking.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Should we get back to
Let's get back to tonight's music. Yeah.
Cool.
Let's do it.
Enjoy.
We will. Thank you very much, ladies. Sounds all snazzy. See you all soon. Bye, bye, bye. So we're going to welcome back our lovely artists one by one. Please welcome back to the virtual stage, Miss Katy Carr.
Hello.
Hi. Nice to have you back.
Thank you so
hello.
much. Hello.
And please welcome back to the stage and Julie and Brendan from Crackerjack Crow.
Hello.
Hello
Hiya.
there. Hi. Oh.
What was that? Just dropped something. It's
This
okay.
rock star crashing, banging around in there.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. Trash the place. And then, last but not least, please welcome back Sharon Lewis. Hello. Oh, I think you're on mute, my lovely.
Sorry, I was muting myself because I was moving things around and I didn't want to
I was going to say,
make a racket.
There's been some set dressing since I last saw you. There's a lamp
I know,
there.
I know.
He was
I've
there before.
Yeah.
Looks really good.
You can see a few microphone stands now.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so with that, I'm going to leave it to you, Miss Katy Carr, to bring us into Act 2. Take it away, Katy.
I'm going to sing a song by Peter Hamill, who, for his debut Van der Graaf Generator album, The Aerosol Grey Machine in 1969, wrote this beautiful song Afterwards, and it means a lot to me because it's a tribute. I feel like it's a tribute to my mum's recent passing, my Polish mum, who I miss so much. I think the dog has just said hello to my mum.
Sorry about that.
No, I think there's some animal communication. That's lovely. So this is called Afterwards, and I love Peter Hamill's work, and he's a wonderful musician. You stare out in yellow eyes larger than my mind, in viscous pools of joy relaxing we glide. It's all too beautiful for my mind to bear, and as we shimmer into sleep, something's unshared. But seeing the flower that was there yesterday, a tear forms just behind the soft piece of your shades. The world's too lonely for a message to slip, but between the dying rails of peace, you trip. The petals that were blooming are just paper which were cleared in the night, are opaque as you stand. It was too beautiful for it to last. These visions shimmer and fade out of the glass.
Yeah. Great performance.
Yeah.
That was
The
gorgeous,
song is so
Katie.
beautiful. The song is so beautiful, and Peter Hamill has just such a great way of writing lyrics, and I just, I'm completely in awe of his songwriting. He's such an institution. He's written so many albums, so many brilliant songs. It's just such an honour to be able to sing it. I'm quite excited because he's like a pen pal. I've been a pen pal of him over lockdown. I've been telling him I'm recording this song. Yeah.
Wow.
So hello, Peter, if you're watching.
Oh, you've done it justice.
It's just he's
fantastic.
just a genius, honestly.
Yeah, you have,
Crackerjack.
Katie.
Oh, thank you.
I haven't heard his music actually. I'm going to have to check him out now.
Oh, he's absolutely number one, really.
Yeah, I remember that song. I've heard that before. But you made it sound like your own as well. You know, like the way you're playing your keys and stuff.
Yeah, your own unique style. It's fantastic.
Yeah, to my mom.
Oh, bless her.
My
yeah.
Polish mom, Mamusia. Oh, yes. So, Crackerjack
really
Crow. I'm introducing you now. What song are you going to bring us now?
Well, we're going to do a song by Matricia Berg. It was made famous, probably mostly heard by Emmylou Harris. I think she did it as a duet with him. I can't recall his name, actually, which is terrible of me. I apologize. But she wrote the song, I think, back in the late 90s.
Late 90s, yeah.
And it's a song called Back When We Were Beautiful. It really moves me. Brendan, you chose the song. You wanted to do it.
Yeah, I think it sort of says something about, without going on too much about the pandemic, we're probably all sick and tired of it, aren't we, last year and so. But I think the song sort of speaks on lots of different levels about, all these people that have been, deprived of those last moments with their loved ones, either in care homes or in hospitals, that sort of thing. That's how it, although it wasn't written for that, but that's how it sort of speaks to me, really. But what do you think, Angie? What's it mean to you?
Yeah, it's a bit, it's quite an emotive song, at least it is for me anyway. Because for that very thing that you're talking about, Brendan, with, you had the privilege to see your parents, your family gathered around at their passing, and it's very difficult. And what I love about this song is that it doesn't just talk about it goes into, it makes it very human about when they were alive, when you could really identify, because there's so much about entertainment and about, sometimes you feel so it's not real, unless you're there. And I love the way it humanizes and brings it into the moment, into the now, that it was actual real people with real lives and real loves and real dreams.
Yeah, and I think as you get older, you can become a bit lost, can't you? Or feel like you're lost, or more, you can become more isolated. And I think it's sort of like, it's not really about dementia, but it's sort of like makes me think about that as well. About we were all young once, weren't we? And some people feel like they're fading away and all that sort of stuff. They're not even noticed anymore. So I think the title sort of speaks for itself. Back when we were beautiful. We're always beautiful, but Anyway, let's hope we do it some justice as well. So, okay. Do you want to take headphones off? Yeah.
guess you had to be there, she said. You had to be. She handed me a yellow photograph and then said, see, this was my greatest love, my one and only love, and this is me. Back when we were beautiful, beautiful, see. And I don't feel very different, she said. I know it's strange, and I guess I've gotten used to those little aches and pains. But I still love to dance. You know we used to dance the night away. Back when we were beautiful, beautiful, yeah. I hate it when they say I'm aging gracefully. I fight it every day. I guess they'll never see that I don't like this at all. What's happening to But I really love my grandkids, she said. They're so sweet to hold, and they would have loved their grandpa. Those are the jokes he told. And you know, sometimes for a laugh, the two of us would act like we were old. Back when we were beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Back when we were beautiful, beautiful, yeah. But I guess you had to be there.
I love the way you sing.
That was
It's just
gorgeous.
gorgeous, really.
Gosh, she can't hear you.
Sorry.
It's like that.
Forgot to put them on.
What a beautiful song. Back when we were beautiful. That was really moving.
Yeah, it's a really beautiful song.
It's
Yeah,
a really moving song.
get a chance, check out Emily Harris's version of it.
Yeah.
It's,
Okay.
it's beautiful.
I will
It's
do, yeah.
beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Sorry?
It's just our overuse of the word beautiful.
Yeah.
But it was beautiful.
I think the way you play together as well, it's just giving it such a fresh approach, you know, you can see, you know, really weaving these lovely
The way the
melodies and-
vocals, the harmonies are gorgeous.
It's gorgeous, and your voice is just absolutely like beautiful.
Yeah. I've had the honour to sing with Brendan and Anne Julie, and they just went, you know, when we sing, it's so gorgeous having their voices in the mix. And Julie has actually recorded on, I think, a couple of my songs. We sang together quite a lot, and it's just, such an honour to have her voice.
We're still waiting for our royalty checks, though, Sharon.
What royalty
Sharon.
checks?
Yeah, it's quite.
My little
It's
joke.
the honour is all ours, Sharon. Actually,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, we love singing with you.
Yeah, you make us seem legit, but you know you're the real deal.
Oh yeah.
I suppose it'd be nice on one of these sort of gigs
Yeah.
at some point whether we could all actually play together at some point. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
wouldn't
exactly. That would
You know?
be amazing. That'd be great. Yeah, we can make that happen.
it? So it's over to you, Sharon. So your cover
Okay, so yeah, I had a choice tonight to sing. Well, I couldn't decide between a couple of songs. There was a French song I was going to do by Pierre Bensusan, which I love. But we decided, I've been chatting to Katy and actually we've been having weekly meetups, me and Katy, and I've been going, what song shall I do? Just discussing the songs for the gig. And we decided that this one might be a better choice for tonight. So I'm going to sing a song by Kate Bush, and it's one of my favourite Kate Bush songs. It's called Song of Solomon, and it's from the Red Shoes album. So I'm going to give this a whirl. Okay.
Fantastic.
Yeah, love that song.
I love that song.
Okay, right.
The Song of Solomon, the song of everyone who walks the path of the solitary heart. The soul cries out, hear a woman singing, don't want your bullshit, yeah, just want your sexuality, don't want excuses, yeah, write me your poetry emotion, write it just for me, yeah, and sign it with a kiss. Just take any line, comfort me with apples, for I am sick of love. His left hand is under my head, and his right hand doth embrace me. This is the Song of Solomon. Hear a woman singing, don't want your bullshit, yeah, just want your sexuality, don't want excuses, yeah, write me your poetry emotion, write it just for me, yeah, and sign it with a kiss. I'll do it for you. I'll be the rose of Sharon for you. I'll do it for you. I'll be the lily of the valley for you. I'll do it for you. I'll come in a hurricane for you. I'll do it for you. What bamboo? Don't want your bullshit, yeah, just want your sexuality.
Yeah. Great.
That was
Great
brilliant.
choice.
That was a great choice.
That's a hot ticket to that. Sexy.
Oh, I love that song.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that she takes lines from the Song of Solomon. And I love the version on the album with the trio, the Bulgarian trio that sing the backing vocals. It's just absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
So,
But your version is stunning as well, Sharon. It's gorgeous.
thank you. Could you hear the ukulele okay? Was it loud
Yeah.
enough? Yeah.
Perfect, yeah. It was lovely that it was so sort of minimal because it made the song live even more, you know?
Yeah.
And just like Katie's version, you made that sound like, you know, if I didn't know that song, I'd think that you'd written it sort of thing, you know?
Yeah,
So,
well, that's a compliment.
Yeah.
Sharon gave me a record of the trio Bulgarka, yeah. And
That's it, Trio Bulgarka, yeah.
Yeah, and I put it on my mum and dad's answer phone, you know, because it was the days when they had answer phones.
Oh, yes.
And my father thought it was witch music.
It is quite witchy. Witchy in a really good way.
Thought I'd gone mad. Yeah, no, they really thought I'd gone absolutely off, you know, off into some other direction.
Yeah, I remember singing some folk songs on an answer machine message. that was fun when you could do that. I guess you can still do it with your mobile phone.
Yeah,
I must have become a bit boring with age though, because mine's just a boring message.
Yeah, I kind of miss some of that technology as well. You know, like
yeah,
answering machines.
I know,
Quite
and
fun
fax
coming-
machines.
Yeah, it's quite fun coming home to about 20 messages, you know.
I know,
So,
yeah.
Those were the days.
Yeah, it's not the same with text messages, is it? It's kind of not quite the
It's
same.
a bit more
as answer
impersonal,
machine.
isn't it?
Yeah.
I think in the future everyone will just put a smiley face or like some
Mm.
emoji, and that will be the conversation.
Yeah, that's a
You
bit
know.
scary, that, isn't it?
It is a bit.
No.
Yeah.
The future to look forward to.
Yeah. So, Katie, what are you going to offer us now?
Well, I'm going to go back a few years actually to my album Paszport.
Mhm.
Yeah, this started my trilogy of Polish Second World War experience. Then I did Polonia, and then I did Providence. So Paszport, there is a song there that I think I'd like to sing it in Polish because I actually had this song. It was requested to play at my mum's funeral. I know that sounds a bit bleak, but the song actually is called Butterfly, and it's dedicated to the Polish pilots who flew alongside the British pilots during the Second World War in the Royal Air Force. And there's some beautiful stories about them because they were very, very sexy. And the British pilots would actually mimic a kind of English accent, Polish accent in English to get the ladies. But obviously these were they were high flying aces, and they saved us from a German invasion during the Second World War because they were the aces of the Battle of Britain, and they came in right at the end, bang, and our shores were kept free. So I'd like to dedicate this song to my mum, but also to all the Polish pilots. And if anyone has a chance to go past Northolt, there is a lovely memorial for the Polish Air Force there. So on that note, I'll take my headphones off, and it's called Motylek. It's in Polish, so you'll hear some Polish language. A kocham Polsce. Motylek. Motylku, 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 gdzie ty teraz lecisz? Motylku, 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 bo nie widzę twych kolorów i nie widzę ciebie. Motylku, 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 romantycznie mam te słowa dla ciebie. Motylku, 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 ale ty lecisz gdzieś indziej, ale ty lecisz gdzieś indziej. Szukam cię po Warszawie, na ulicach i w maleńkich kącikach. Szukam cię po Warszawie, na ulicach i kącikach. Może jesteś na drzewie czereśni, a może jesteś na drzewie czarnego bzu. Wróć do twego kraju i będę twym na zawsze. Motylku, 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 gdzie ty teraz lecisz? Motylku, 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 bo nie widzę twych kolorów i nie widzę ciebie i nie widzę ciebie.
Excellent.
Nice one, Katie.
That's fantastic. That's dreamy.
Yeah.
What does Motilico mean?
Motylik means butterfly, and the pilots were known as butterflies because actually they had such a harsh history in Poland. And I'll try to just wrap it up in a sentence, but basically Hitler and Stalin attacked the poor country. It was enslaved, and then the Polish pilots, as you could imagine, they didn't really, they were quite fierce when it came to the Luftwaffe. So they took incredible risks as pilots, and they literally saved the battle. So, but it's really from my mum as well, because I see her as a butterfly. Every time I see a butterfly, I think of my mum. So, Cześć Mama. I'm sure she's listening.
Yeah, it was amazing to hear it in that language as well. Obviously, I don't understand it, but it's beautiful. Really, really, really beautiful. It came across so nicely.
Yeah, really impressive.
The Polish language is it's just. I've learnt to speak the Polish language by writing in Polish songs and learning them from the songs. So I'm planning this big project this year, hopefully, to learn more Polish songs. But I love the language. I'm completely in love with it, and I hope I get better at speaking it. It's a very difficult language. There's 7 cases and lots of declensions, and still got a long way to go.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not easy. We work,
That's
I think
amazing.
I said earlier, we work with a lot of Polish people in this hospital, and they checked your stuff out, and they were quite and I think they were on here tonight, looking at the message board, so that's good.
Witam.
Exactly. And they said that you speak in this, they found it really interesting. One of the guys, Wojciech, said that... Wojtek, yeah. My pronunciation is rubbish, but he said that you spoke in almost like an old version of it, more folksy version of it. Is that true?
Yeah, because my grandma was a góralka. She was a Polish Highlander, and also I've been learning songs from the old songs from 1930s, the Syrena records, and they all speak with a Lwów accent or a Wilno accent, but of course then psychopath Stalin stole that bit of Poland, and we lost all that heritage, but we won't that's another story.
Well, they got it from both sides, didn't they?
Yeah, so I have that accent, I think, from them.
Yeah, great.
That's lovely. Oh, I'm so pleased that they could be here.
Yeah, the other thing I wanted No, the other thing I wanted to say was that we are both, me and Angie, honoured to be on a show with two people that have actually got a wiki page. You know?
A wiki page? I don't think
Wikipedia
I've got a
page.
wiki page.
I think you have with Puka, haven't you?
Oh, with Puka, yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So, you know, we've got to up our game, really. You know.
I don't really know how you get a wiki page. I think you've got to get someone to write it for you.
No, well, you know, I always think it's quite impressive. You've got a Wikipedia page, you know.
Yeah.
So we're going to work on that, okay?
Okay.
We'll help you.
Yeah.
We'll write about you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's
I've
what
no
I'm really.
idea.
That's what I'm angling for, really.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll help everybody who wants the wiki
Yeah.
page. Just write
Okay.
in, and we'll get
It'll
everyone.
make, I feel like I've made it then. You know, I've got a wiki page.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah.
Anyway, brilliant stuff, Katie. Really, really
Oh no, thank
Amazing.
you.
beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we just feel really privileged to share the stage with you guys. You know.
Well,
And your
we're
homes.
really happy to share it with you too. You know,
Thank
you're
you.
right. You've got the most beautiful songs, and
The
Katie,
voice
you
is
know,
just
so-
just gorgeous. It's like sending shivers down my spine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Gorgeous.
It is,
I
and
love your yellow.
guitar playing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The yellow, yeah. Oh,
The
that was-
tartan, the yellow.
I love it. Yeah. Is that a feather?
It's a feather, and it's supposed to go with Peter Hamill's song because it says "You stare out in yellow eyes," and unfortunately,
Okay.
my mum had like cancer, so she had that thing going on. So I don't know. I just took to the colour yellow. It's very soothing for me at the moment.
Yeah.
So that, but we've all got yellow. So my mum's in every room, I think.
Yeah.
You
Well,
got
we've
all
got
the-
yellow curtains.
We're
Yeah.
into yellow over here.
We're into yellow today.
Do you find music helpful in healing? And I'm not that you ever get over that, but do you find it help?
Yeah,
helpful?
absolutely, because it's the way you can express if you can't communicate with the person that you want to talk to now, you know. And my mummy, my mamusha, my little mummy is here in my
Oh,
arms.
she's on the album, wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
that's
my
lovely.
Polish mum.
You know, that's funny. We've got pictures of my mum and dad at the
Yeah.
back here, which you can't
Okay.
really see. They're with us as well, you know.
Yeah.
They're all listening in. They're all invited today.
Yeah, of course.
It's
yeah.
all good.
Okay, I suppose it's down to us, isn't it? We've got that's our last one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Do you want to speak about this one? It's don't you remember the song?
Kansas.
Come on, we're gonna have an argument about the song we're doing now. No, we're doing a song called "Don't You Remember the Summer," isn't it?
It's called Forgotten Seasons.
Forgotten Seasons. There we go.
But Brendan once said, Brendan's choosing the songs. Of course, I want him to. He's an amazing songwriter, and he's got a beautiful voice, and he's not wanting to do any of his songs. And I think maybe it's because I, you know, it's funny. I wonder what horn players are doing out there these days. You know, nowhere to rehearse, and you got your neighbors. So we usually have with his songs, you know.
Usually plays sax and guitar. You know,
Yeah, stuff like that. But anyway, just suffice it to say.
But no, we decided to do it. I thought
He
I was thinking more about the theme of the night and how it's going to go. So certain songs, you know, we all probably think about this, don't we? About how they'd fit in.
Yeah, how
the
a
night.
song's grouped together and stuff.
Yeah, so this is why we've gone for this one. But if we do
Well-
another one, if we get invited back, I'll do a song. So there we go. How
Yeah,
about that?
you have
Okay.
gorgeous songs, Brendan.
So this is called, what's it called again?
This is called Forgotten Seasons. This is a bit of a song about forgetting what you're never gonna forget.
Okay. So should we do it headphones off again? And
Yeah.
Oh no, you'll have to hear a bit of keys.
Yeah, a bit of
so-
keys.
yeah,
Okay.
So ready?
Sure.
Teardrops fell like rain. I was begging you to stay. I was begging you to stay. sun, the moon, the stars, the heavens were all ours. The heavens were all ours.
Don't you remember the summer? Don't you remember the fall? Winter and spring, have you forgotten everything? I remind you, but you've already gone away. You've already gone, 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 gone. Don't you remember the summer? Don't you remember the fall? Winter and spring, have you forgotten everything? I remind you, but you've already gone away. You've already gone, 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 gone. Don't you remember the summer? Don't you remember the fall? Winter and spring, have you forgotten everything? I remind you, but you've already gone away. You've already gone, 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 gone. You've already gone, 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 gone. You've already gone, gone, gone away. You were beautiful and so was I. Cha-cha-cha. Thank you, good night.
I just
Wow,
realized
what a
we
great
got-
pop song. That's fantastic. So
we got a lot of
catchy.
songs about being once beautiful but not anymore. I just realised that. It's quite sad, isn't it?
Wow, that was stunning. I love that song. You played that once before, I think, at the Brunswick.
Done it
At the
at
Brunswick.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's stunning, that song. Really poppy.
Yeah, we decided to do a bit of oomph at the end, sort of thing. You know?
Yeah, that was brilliant. Love that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's a really good choice. I loved it. I love the melody.
Yeah, so
Lovely
melodic.
melody and the lyrics. Gorgeous.
And the change, the way you go from the verse, like it's very different verse, and then you got the chorus, like really jazzy up.
Yeah.
Jazzing up for the chorus. It's
There's a
brilliant.
bit of contrast in that song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny when you play it. Sometimes you think, is there enough going on? Because you're only strumming one chord, you know, and it's just sort of hanging there, and you think, oh, maybe there should be a bit more going on and stuff. But sometimes that gives it the space it sort of needs, you know. And
Exactly. Yeah.
Angelica's got such a beautiful voice, so
She has.
yeah.
It's true. So have you.
Yeah, both of you
thank
together are just, it's the marriage between the,
Yeah,
you know,
between the
gorgeous
voices, definitely.
It's, you can hear it, it's just beautiful.
Thank you
Oh,
very much.
shucks,
It's a
guys,
hit.
stop it.
It's a hit. Yeah, I think so.
It
I think
is.
it's a hit, definitely.
It's a hit.
Let's get it on, baby.
Right.
Okay.
Wow.
So,
Well, now it's over to
It's over
final
to-
song, isn't it?
Can
So-
I
Yeah.
say something about Sharon Lewis real quick? She's amazing. I think we all agree on that. But she has some phenomenal music out there. Please check it out. Roses at the Top is a work of art. Please.
Thank you,
check it
Angie.
out.
So is the Hour Lilies. That's an amazing
The Hour
album.
Yeah,
Lilies.
that's
Oh my
great.
God, you could go on,
Leaving
couldn't
on the
you?
ship. I love
Yeah.
that song.
it's really hard to sort of choose, you know, when you only have 3 songs to do. It's hard to know which ones to
Yeah.
sing. There's quite a lot to choose from. But yeah, thank
You're
you.
doing
That's
living-
really
You're not
nice of
doing
you to.
Leaving on a ship then?
No,
You're
I'm
not
not
doing
doing
it.
it. You were going to say leaving on a ship.
Leaving on the ship. No, I wasn't.
Freudian slip there.
It's all right. It's past the watershed. I think we're okay.
Really bad.
Okay.
Sharon Lewis.
So
I wasn't going to say
thank
that.
you, Anjuli. That's really kind of you. So this is the last song of the evening. This is from my album Roses at the Top, and it's called Birds of Prey. I'm going to take my headphones off for this. Okay. That's it.
If I was a sorcerer, I would fill your heart with birds and watch them fly away, carry the weight into the sky, circling high, beautiful shapes, formations rise and fall, then become one. All for the rapture, birds of prey are coming to give your love away. We won't have to turn from the sun, 'cause all of our longing is done, and all of our sorrows are sung, and joy is the only song we sing now. We sing now. We sing now. We sing now. Joy is the only song. Joy is the only song. Joy is the only song. Now.
Beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful.
Beautiful, Sharon. It's
Could
so
you
great
hear
to
the
hear
guitar?
That.
Could you hear the guitar loud enough?
Yeah.
Sounded lovely, yeah. So
Oh,
great to hear
thank
that
you.
song again.
Yeah, that really resonates in this time as well, I think.
Oh.
As we approach summer, and that's just
Yeah,
really
exactly.
joy.
Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. Thank you very
Absolutely.
much. Thank all of you very much.
Wow.
Just beautiful. Yeah. We can't use that word enough here.
I know,
Tonight.
yeah.
Viewers, I hope you all enjoyed this episode as much as I have. Please feel free to send the link on to friends or family, or to watch it again as much as you like, because the show is going to stay online for everybody to watch for the next 7 days. I'm going to ask all the artists a little bit about what they've been up to lately, but before I do that, I want to remind everybody watching, or anyone new that's just tuned in, as Imi and Risa mentioned earlier, these shows are not ticketed, they're donation based, so if you've been watching, we'd like to ask you to make a donation, if you're able to, via the PayPal link that the girls have posted below and in the comments box as well. We suggest an amount of £10, but whatever you're able to give will be really very much appreciated. Your donation will be divided 4 ways between the 3 artists that you just watched tonight and to the Green Note for the running costs of these live shows. Your support means a huge amount at the moment, as I'm sure you can imagine. Okay, so we've come to the evening that is where I get to ask you guys what's happening next. So, Katy, I know that you've just released an album, Providence, last year, and you've got a new single coming out on the 19th of March. There we go. Tell us more about that.
It's the song I sang today, a Peter Hamill's song, Afterwards, and it's actually going to be released on the 19th of March, but there's a music video coming on the 12th of March to commemorate the passing of my mum. And yes, it's a song that I was really inspired to record with my cellist and music producer Rupert Gillett. And yes, this is a song that means a lot to me in the music and the words by Peter Hamill of Van der Graaf Generator for his Aerosol Grey Machine album in 1969. And it's been an absolute joy to be in contact with him. And I'm hoping that everyone will be able to listen to it. But it's been a real honour to be able to connect with the Polish Culture Institute for my album, and also help Musicians UK help fund my album. So I have to, say a big thank you to the people who help fund the release of Providence, which is inspired by many different things, but also by a dream sequence I had here in Hampstead. And obviously there's some great characters that live here in Hampstead, including George Orwell, and I had a dream that, Boadicea was in my dream, so I have a song about Boadicea, Elizabeth I, but also Witold Pilecki. He was the first person to write a report on the atrocities at Auschwitz. My grandfather was in Auschwitz, so there's lots of different topics in this album. You can visit my website, katycarr.com, for more, and there's a shop, and please visit it. And every time someone buys an album, I will make a bespoke message on it for you in person. So this is
That's
my
a very lovely thing. Well, that sounds all fascinating. Thanks for that, Katy.
And
That's cool.
I've got to say a big shout out to Ben Wright Photography, who did this beautiful photograph as well, and Susan Burghardt, who did the inside beautiful record. There you go. Ladies Pond and all the rest.
Gorgeous. Just as a little addendum there, I was reading up a little bit about the significance of the meaning of seeing butterflies and the colour yellow, and colour yellow being that significance of hope, but the butterfly in particular being that of the soul, the spirit. And I think it's such a gorgeous thing that you've chosen that for your mum. Yeah, it's a nice thing. Anyway, yeah.
Thank you.
And Brendan and then Julie, you were telling me earlier that you are writing a new album at the moment that you're hoping to release later in this year. Tell me more about that.
Do you want to start? After you.
Me? Don't you keep making me sing all the songs, and then,
He's working you hard, Master.
He's working me hard.
Well, they're all her songs, so.
Gosh, I mean, it's all new stuff. Of course, we want to blend a lot of our old stuff with a lot. We're always writing, so we're trying to sift through a lot of material, and we have a big goal of actually getting online and creating more of an online presence with a website, and making an effort in that department, and getting music up there and sharing it with the 21st century. So we're going to make that effort.
Yeah, I think we've just been writing so much stuff. We've got so much new material as well, and I think it's about time that we've got enough for an album already, in our stuff that's already either on Bandcamp or that we're going to put on there. It's just getting our act together, really. And as Angeli said, actually building a good website and trying to make it a bit more interactive, more videos, and a bit, trying to have a
more
different
communal
look at
and interactive. I think because we love the conversation and the community type feeling, which is what Sharon is brilliant at. She brings people together, and and you've been encouraging us to do this for quite some time, Sharon. So we're really going to make that effort. So
Well, be good. Everyone will be looking forward to diving into that as and when that takes shape. Gorgeous.
Thanks, Emma.
And last but not least, Sharon, I know that you are planning to start doing some new recording soon, and that you've just put out some of your albums up on Spotify. Tell me more.
Yes.
Tell us all about that.
So, so I decided recently to put all my music up on Spotify. I was kind of being very old-fashioned about it and just releasing stuff on CD. So you can listen to all my music on Spotify now. And yeah, I've got so many songs, some new songs, old songs. So I would love to do some new recordings of old songs, of new songs. So that's definitely something on my list of things to do. So so I hope to do some recordings later on in the year, if I've got the time and the money and everything. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it will happen. Well, also, I'm also teaching, and so I'm quite busy. I teach during the day, and so it's trying to fit in music stuff is when I can, and when other life stuff isn't happening.
Yeah, I know. Well, we'll definitely be looking forward to all of that. You've made a big new fan out of me. I've just been transfixed. It's gorgeous.
Thank
and
you
also
very
because I'm a
much.
big old Kate Bush fan too, so you definitely have strains of Kate Bush going on there, which I love.
Yeah, I love Kate Bush,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if that was a bit too obvious, that choice of Kate Bush, but then, it's just such a beautiful song. I just thought, I spoke to Kate about it. She's like, yeah, just sing it. So, okay.
Cool.
I'll do what she says,
Absolutely.
She's quite bossy. She's lovely. She's lovely.
Well, it's been a really beautiful show. It gave me goosebumps and even made me cry at a moment. So I hope you've all enjoyed tonight's show too, just as much as I have. So for the last time, we're going to say goodbye, and thank you very much to the wondrous and glamorous Katy Carr. Thank you, Katy.
Thank you, Katy.
Been a pleasure.
Okay.
You were brilliant.
We're new
goodbye.
fans of yours now.
Yeah. And the goodbye, and thank you very much to the heartfelt and captivating Crackerjack Crow.
Definitely.
Thank
Definitely
you, Emma.
heartfelt, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, see
Bye-bye,
you.
everyone.
See you
Bye.
guys.
Thank you.
See
Bye
ya.
bye. And a thank you and goodbye to the magically ethereal Sharon Lewis.
Thank you so much, Emma. Oh,
Thank
take
you.
care.
Thank you. Bye. And thank you all very much for joining us tonight. And a huge thank you to Imi and Risa as ever, and to Ali for working his tech magic behind the scenes on the sound and the cameras. We are here every Wednesday and Friday with brilliant new lineups for every show. Thanks very much for tuning in tonight and whenever you're watching, you wonderful people. Good night, and we will see you back here very soon.